decade ago, a man's fantasy became reality in a form never seen before. Kitchen Stadium, a giant cooking arena. The motivation for spending his fortune to create Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines, which could be called true artistic creations. To realize his dream, he started choosing the top chefs of various styles of cooking. And he named his men the Iron Chefs, the invincible men of culinary skills. Iron Chef Japanese is Rokusaburo Michiba. Iron Chef French is Hiroyuki Sakai. Iron Chef Chinese is Chen Kenichi. And Masahiko Kobe is Iron Chef Italian. Kitchen Stadium is the arena where Iron Chefs await the challenges of master chefs from all over the world. Both the Iron Chef and Challenger have 1 hour to tackle the theme ingredient of the day. Using all their senses, skills, creativity, they're to prepare artistic dishes never tasted before. And if ever a challenger wins over the Iron Chef, he or she will gain the people's ovation and fame forever. Every battle, reputations are on the line in Kitchen Stadium, where master chefs pit their artistic creations against each other. What inspiration will today's challenger bring? And how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will be on!
If memory serves me right, only 2 challengers have defeated my Iron Chefs this year. 1 Chinese cuisine and 1 French cuisine chef. Japanese cuisine challengers have yet to win this year. So I believe it is time to send in a Japanese chef I have been saving as a last resort.
2万人の会員を持つという日本調理師協会、その副会長がやってまいりました。全国に300人の弟子を持つ男。さあ皆さん、大きな拍手でお迎えください。有馬中野坊随園総料理長太田忠道。
All right, a big man in the Japan Chefs Association lumbering into the stadium, rubber boots and all. Tadamichi Ota coming to town trying for a win by a Japanese cuisine challenger.
どうもようこそいらっしゃいました。さあ、それでは早速我が美食アカデミーが誇る3人の鉄人を登場させましょう。よみがえるアイアンシェフ。
Now ascending into Kitchen Stadium, the nation's culinary leaders, your Iron Chefs. Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi, Iron Chef French Hiroyuki Sakai, and Iron Chef Japanese Rokusaburo Michiba. Here they stand, the invincible men of culinary skills.
さあ、それでは誰と戦いますか？
Sakai-san, please.
All right, Sakai. Ota gunning to win it against the Iron Chef French, Hiroyuki Sakai. One of the first chefs to fuse Japanese cooking techniques with French recipes, and artistic to boot. He's known as the Delacroix French cuisine. He's won his last 9 in a row, but Ota will make for a tough challenger coming his way today.
若い職人たちから慕われているという今日の挑戦者。まさに全国の弟子たちから引っ張りだこ。それを聞いた時、私はあれしかないと確信したのです。それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。タコ。
Being pulled in several directions today, this theme setting us up for a doozy. Iron Chef Sakai, how will he handle octopus? Challenger Ota's got to have a leg up, at least several. We are set. Let's get it on.
On it, Kizin!
Bang a gong, we are on. And Sakai, knowing he's behind the 8 ball, trying to pump himself up from the get-go. And first one up to the stand. Hey. We'll want to see this, how they handle
Yuck!
handling the octopi up there. Sakai first.
personal standpoint, I'm really interested in the Challenger's stew pot.
Tasters will make the call on that. Now adding toast for the bisque, is that a standard procedure?
Pretty much a normal thing to do.
All right, and that dish looking like it packs a wallop. Sakai trying to find favor with the flavor of that one. Iron Chef under the gun, having to deal with an ingredient he's never handled live and hardly ever cooked against the number 2 man in the Japan Chefs Association. The membership looking for Ota to be the man to make a stand for Japanese cuisine. Final seconds tick down, and that's it. The octopus battle is over.
Well, it looked like it was a breeze for you, but I have to ask, how was it?
I did my best.
Of course.
Yeah.
And today you used octopus ink for the first time, including that dish. How did everything turn out?
So-so, I think.
Just so-so?
Uh-huh.
Do you think you can win?
Yeah.
For sure?
Uh-huh.
Great. How was it, that hour?
Octopus? Give me a break. Come on.
So you weren't acting in the beginning
I
then?
hate them.
You don't like them at all, huh?
Yeah, they stick on you.
That's what octopuses do.
Give me a break.
The octopus. It turns out to make a great match with the balsamic vinegar and veal broth sauce. Octopus soup, Southern French style, served with garlic toast. Tasters will be surprised to come across 2 different types of octopus pieces in the lobster-based soup. One tender, the other fried, much firmer. Last, octopus stew, tomato flavor. The unique texture of octopus suction cups is enjoyed against the backdrop of crispy vegetables. Even though it looks simple, the flavor of the stew offers a world of depth. And now the moment of truth, tasting and judgment. On the panel today for the octopus battle are former lower house member Shinichiro Kurimoto, actress Kazuko Kato, stage director Amon Miyamoto, and culinary critic Asako Kishi. First, the dishes of Challenger Ota.
The caviar, it matches well with the citrus flavor. It's good and all, but I wanted a bit more sweetness of the octopus. I'm only getting texture here.
The texture of the octopus goes well with this sauce. It's really a good match. The texture is interesting and it's quite delicious. I think it'd be perfect as a light dish when drinking sake.
Now he'll add the octopus slices to finish the stew.
The depth of the miso has pulled all the flavors into itself. And, of course, there is octopus in this, but it's so soft. I really like this a lot.
The broth is perfect, but personally, it's not for me. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's because of the combination of lobster and cheese. The broth is delicious, but it's a lot richer than I expected.
No, I like this. It's a sophisticated flavor, but the octopus is, well, it's drifting here. It has nowhere to express itself if this is meant to be an octopus dish.
This is fun. I mean it. I really mean it. It's the octopus and potatoes. It's a pleasant feeling with many different flavors. This is very amusing to me, in my opinion.
In terms of Japanese cuisine, this is what I really think of. It's easy to eat, it's palatable, it has an interesting texture. For me, this kind of dish is really what I think of when I think of octopus.
The savory aroma of the charred octopus is nice. As I chew, the octopus ink even starts to taste sweet.
This flavor is very familiar to me. I feel the firm texture and crispiness as well. And the octopus is very cute.
You're using the suction cups of the octopus. That's why the chewy texture. Also, it's light and naturally sweet. Very good.
And now Challenger Ota preparing the servings of his rice in soup.
This is very refreshing with a lovely touch of ginger. I thought the pieces of octopus would be too big for me, but because they were so tender, they were fine. I'd even like a few more pieces on here. Yes, a few more would have been better, but it's definitely refreshing and delicious.
His lineup was very aggressive and so sophisticated. He threw in some real original ad hoc recipes. Really, a wonderful job, I think.
And now up the dishes of Iron Chef Sakai.
What is this? I'm sorry. I don't mean it's bad. Everything is so good. But I'm trying to search for the answer, but I'm just not finding it so far.
You used olive oil?
Yes.
I thought it'd be a bit too much, but combined with the other ingredients, it's just right. I was amazed to see you could use octopus in French food.
It's so hard to cut.
Yeah.
I know.
I feel like just grabbing it.
You expect us to cut this?
It's the knife.
This is like takoyaki, except you fried it. Maybe because of the seaweed inside, but it tastes like it too.
Preparing this in a simpler, salt-flavored soup would have better accentuated the flavor of the octopus, I think.
Mayonnaise.
The mayonnaise was unnecessary, I think. Of course, mayonnaise is a must for this sauce, I know that, but still.
The soup, the bisque, it's by itself, it's good. And just smelling the soup was a great experience. I didn't see the octopus, but I know it's in there. It's doing its job, I'm sure.
For me, this is a bit too spicy. How about making it milder?
Well, with seafood and the garlic, you have to clear contrast in flavors.
And the octopus is saying, I'm here in this. I mean, with a very positive attitude. He's not squeezed into a corner. The octopus is there. Yes, I know what I am, is what the dish is saying. And it's pleasant being reminded of something that brings back such wonderful memories of my childhood.
I think this must have been a very difficult ingredient to include in French food. And basically, I think in the end, octopus is best suited to Japanese cooking.
Nihon 調理師協会副会長という大きな看板を背負いながら果敢にも攻撃的な料理を作ってくれた今日の挑戦者。 Nihon 調理師協会副会長という大きな看板を背負いながら果敢にも攻撃的な料理を作ってくれた今日の挑戦者。
I think this must have been a very difficult ingredient to include in French food. And basically, I think in the end, octopus is best suited to Japanese cooking.
伝統という中に安住しないそのチャレンジ精神には目を見張るものがありました。それでは発表します。
Today's octopus battle, its tentacles spreading far. 300 of the Challengers Apprentices and the Chefs Association scattered across the nation. All eyes on Challenger Ota, the chairman's trump card. Is he an ace? Iron Chef Sakai, the desire high to keep on winning and stretch his streak to double digits. Who takes it? Whose cuisine reigns supreme?
挑戦者太田忠道。
It's the challenger! Ota's done it! The ace in the hole indeed! Winning it! Stopping the Iron Chef's winning streak at 9. What a thrill that's got to be! And Sakai, very gracious in a battle where it all seemed to be against him. And now let's check the scores. Kurimoto 19-17 the challenger. Miyamoto 15-10 for Ota. Kato 18-17 for Ota. And Kishi 19-18 for Ota, making it a sweep. Sakai tasting defeat the first time in 10 battles. Ota getting the suction cups on, not letting go. Congratulations, Tadamichi Ota.